To discard means to get rid of something that is no longer of use to you. Narcissistic individuals tend to follow a pattern of behaviour. They idolise you, they love bomb you. Once they've got you where they want you, they begin to devalue you. If they fear that they might be losing control over you, they can offer that intermittent reinforcement. If they believe they're not getting enough attention because they're now devaluing you, they look for a new supply to replace you with. Once they've secured that new source of supply, they discard you like you meant absolutely nothing to them. They can then go all out with the smear campaigns to ruin your reputation so that they can remain in control of the narrative, sell themselves as the victim or the hero and blame you for being the villain. And they can even hoover you back in when they're searching for that supply. When a narcissist discards, it's devastating. After everything you've been through with them, everything you've endured with them, the sudden rejection from them can leave you questioning your worth. However, it's important to understand that the discard has absolutely nothing to do with who you are as a person, and everything to do with who the narcissist is as a person, everything to do with their need for control, validation, maintaining the false image that they're selling to those around them. Narcissistic individuals can discard when they've secured a new source of supply. One of the primary reasons for the discard is a narcissist has found somebody new simply to feed their ego. The new supply becomes the narcissist's next source of admiration and attention, leading the narcissist to push the old supply to one side. However, eventually, what the new supply is providing them is no longer enough for them, and they discard the new supply just like they once did you. Narcissists can discard once they've got what they wanted, so they might be envious of something and they come along and they admire it in you in the beginning, and then they go all out to sabotage it for you. And once they've sabotaged it, they're no longer envious, they're no longer interested. Narcissists thrive on conquest. Once they feel like they've won you over and secured your affection and your admiration, they often discard you because they've obtained what they wanted. Control and validation. They lose interest very, very quickly. Narcissists often grow bored, especially when the idolization stage of a relationship ends, because they're no longer getting the attention that they're craving. They're not interested in putting much of a work ethic in, only in the beginning to manipulate and win you over, and then to manipulate and gaslight you and devalue you and blame you for everything that goes wrong. Narcissists do get bored easily. Once the honeymoon period is over, they can quickly lose interest in you and seek a new source of supply, a new source of entertainment, or a new challenge. If narcissistic individuals feel threatened, if you begin to set healthy boundaries against them, if you dare to show any signs of independence, if you dare to start calling them out, a narcissist can discard you so that they can regain power and control over the situation, over the narrative. They view your self-worth as a threat to their control. Narcissists can discard as a means to maintain control. By discarding you, the narcissist is in control of how and when the relationship ends. They want to feel powerful and superior. They want to make you feel small, like you're unworthy. By leaving you before you leave them, it reinforces their sense of control. When the idolization stage is over, narcissistic individuals thrive on that beginning stage of a relationship, and that's often why they usually hook up with new supply after new supply after new supply. They're looking for that fresh source of fun. They're not looking into getting to know people for who they are, or people getting to know the narcissist for who they are. They're not interested in long-term commitment goals. The majority of them, it depends on the image they're trying to sell. However, the ones that move on to new supplies, they're interested in that quick fix. In the beginning, when everything feels perfect, the narcissist might be good. However, once they've worn you down, once their charm wears off and you're no longer as interested in being around them because they're cruel to you, they discard you for someone who provides them with a fresh source of validation. Narcissistic individuals lack the empathy to ever truly love or care about you. The discard has nothing to do with who you are as a person, nothing to do with your worth, although a narcissist will try to convince you it is. Narcissists don't seek love, they seek admiration, they seek control. Once you no longer serve their needs, the narcissist believes they have no need for you. The narcissist discard is about them. It's all to do with them, getting their needs met. The final discard often comes from you, when you finally had enough of their games, when you start to begin to work out that something's not quite right, and then you manage to escape and you don't go back. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a select few one-to-one slots available. I also have several books available on Amazon if you're looking for further reading. There is How to Create Boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries, such as narcissistic individuals, a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people, how to stay sane and break the chain, Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery, and Behind the Mask, which is the first in hopefully a 3-part series, which is the novel about the rise of a narcissistic individual. If anyone is interested in any of those, they are all available on Amazon. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.